Now, have you heard the story of Theo, the ranger, and his pet wolf, Drax, and how they defended a local inn from a ferocious bear? Well, that one is quite a heroic tale.
Deep in the wilds of Tarnwood Forest, a legendary ranger named Theo protected the land with his loyal companion, Drax, a magnificent black wolf. The duo was known far and wide for their expertise in tracking and hunting the most fearsome creatures that lurked in the shadows. News had reached Theo's ears of a feral bear that had been terrorizing the sleepy inn of Thornedge. The once peaceful inn on the outskirts of the village had become a battleground between the monstrous creature and the frightened locals. Unable to witness their suffering, Theo and Drax vowed to rid the land of this mess. With bow and arrow in hand, Theo set off with Drax by his side, their senses attuned to every rustle and every sound that emanated from the dense underbrush. The scent of fear lingered in the air as they neared the village, and the howls of the feral bear grew closer. Nightfall draped the land, casting eerie shadows upon the moonlit forest. Theo and Drax stealthily approached the inn, their eyes scanning for any signs of movement. Through the shattered windows and splintered doors, they saw the wreckage that the feral bear had left in its wake. Theo's gaze hardened, his determination etched upon his face. He knew that the beast had to be stopped for the safety of the village and its inhabitants. He whispered a command to Drax, and the wolf vanished into the darkness, blending seamlessly with the night. As Drax circled around, Theo positioned himself near the inn's entrance, ready to face the creature. The hulking form of the feral bear emerged from the trees, its monstrous claws scraping against the ground and its beady eyes gleaming with malice. Without hesitation, Theo unleashed a volley of arrows, each finding its mark. With precision, the bear let out an earth-shaking roar, but Theo refused to back down. He drew his bow once more, the string taut against his fingers, and let loose a final arrow that struck the bear's shoulder. As the wounded bear lunged toward him, Theo deftly sidestepped its attack, evading its claws. He swiftly drew his trusted blade, its silver edge glinting in the moonlight. With a mighty swing, he struck a decisive blow, severing the bear's head from its colossal body. The forest fell silent. Theo stood amidst the wreckage, heaving with exertion. Drax emerged from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with pride and relief. Together they returned to Thornedge, where the villagers had gathered to witness their triumph. Grateful faces greeted Theo and Drax as they entered the village, the feral bear's head held high as a trophy of their victory. The inn, once a scene of destruction, was slowly rebuilt, and the village flourished under the newfound peace. Theo and Drax became legendary figures, their tale whispered in awe around campfires and taverns. But Theo knew that his work was never truly done. He continued to roam the wilds, guided by his bond with Drax, his faithful companion. They would forever be vigilant, protecting the innocent and battling the darkness that threatened the realm. And so, the legend of Theo and his loyal wolf, Drax, reminding all who heard their tale that even in the face of terrifying odds, bravery, skill, and the bond between the ranger and his faithful companion could triumph over any foe that dared to challenge them.
Thank you so much for listening to my stories, and I hope to see you back in the tavern real soon. Please consider being a patron, where you have access to all the fantastic visuals used during the stories, and as well have your name plastered on the wall of the tavern, forever embedded in the tavern's history, from our houses to our humans.